Well, after watching The Grudge, I can definitely say it's January. Hey everyone, it's Sharona from Pay or Wait, and today we're going to be reviewing The Grudge, which is directed by Nicholas Pesky. This film is actually based on the original screenplay by Takashi Shimizu, who is responsible for directing Ju-on The Grudge. I don't know why I did that, I'm just saying. But he was also responsible for directing the 2004 remake Grudge, which stars Sarah Michelle Gellar. And so this film is part of the J-horror genre, which has made tons and tons of money. So you can see why they tried to do something else, why they tried to build onto this franchise. But for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to the first movie review of 2020. I tell you what I liked about the film. What I didn't like about the film is, should you pay or wait to see this film in theaters, because we're trying to save our coins in 2020. So going into the synopsis of this film, basically, this detective, she's researching a recent death. And so this leads her down a rabbit hole of other deaths that kind of correlate and tie in to this one house. So basically, all you need to know, you walk into the house, you're going to end up dead. That's all you need to know. This is going to be a spoiler-free review. Don't worry about me spoiling anything if you decide to go see this. So going into what I enjoyed about The Grudge, what I will have to say is I truly believe that the actors were committed to their roles. They were committed to this film. Also, my two favorite characters, of course, had to have been Betty Gilpin, John Cho. They play a married couple who's kind of just received some traumatic news, and we kind of see how they tie in to this haunted house. And so I really enjoyed them on screen. When they're on screen, that's when I enjoyed the film the most. Also, the chemistry between the two. It was almost to the point where I was just like, you know what? Let's take both of them out of this movie, put them in their own movie, and then I'm gonna pay my money to go see that. Because when they were on screen, I was here for all of it. They really brought the emotion as they're kind of going through this, dealing with this traumatic news. And I just really enjoyed them. That is when I was like the most happy. Well, that's when I was the happiest while watching this film, is when they were on screen. Now, that's all I enjoyed about The Grudge. Let's go into issues that I had with the film. So, when they first announced this, I was just like, I don't understand why we need another Grudge film, but you know what? I'm just gonna go in optimistic. Maybe they wanna add something new. They don't. While I was watching this film, I was just like, I've seen all of these things happen before. Like, y'all don't wanna do anything new? You don't wanna scare me in a different way? And for those of you who don't know, if you are new to my channel, I am easily scared by anything. I am the intended person for jump scares. I would jump through trailers. I jump through anything. And in this film, I literally just sat there like, this is not scary. There is nothing that is making me want to jump. All of the jump scares were very predictable. It was very cliche. It was just everything that you've seen in these type of horror films, and they didn't find a way to breathe something new into this franchise. And so also too, there is kind of like, they go in between different timelines as they're telling kind of different stories that surround this house. And so while I found it to be an interesting concept at the beginning of the film, I was like, you know what? They can do something good with this. I have faith. But towards the end, I was just like, it just didn't work. And really it's because by the time you get invested into one of the storylines or one of the characters that are on screen, they jump into a whole different timeline and it really takes you out of it. So I never felt emotionally invested into any of these characters. I never really cared what happened to them, which, like, you should feel some type of like, hey, I don't want to see you die right there. But I just didn't care. I was like, okay, let's just keep this moving so we can go ahead and get out of this movie, to the point where while I was in the movie, because I just kept getting taken out of it, I was literally that song like, heard it all before, because I just seen all of this happen in these type of J-horror films. And also too, the person to the left of me, he was bored to death that he fell asleep. Person to the right of me was in their cell phone. I was like, you know what? I can't even blame you guys at this point, because I was bored out of my mind while watching The Grudge. There was nothing new that was brought to this franchise. This is kind of a sequel because it ties in the other films. But literally by the time that the credits roll, I was just like, why was I here? Why did I waste my time with this? Who gave you guys the money to do this? I felt as though the script was just poor writing. It was just lazy. The screenwriters were Nicholas Pesky, and then also too Jeff Bueller, who you know from, he helped write on 2019's Pet Sematary. I just felt as though they just wrote something to write it. Like, yeah, this fits into the J-horror genre, but it didn't bring anything new to this franchise. And so what I would tell you guys to do with you and your coins for The Grudge, I would tell you guys to wait to see this film in theaters. I don't even know if I would necessarily tell you to like wait for Redbox or something. I just don't think it's worth anyone's time, which sucks because I feel like the actors involved were very committed, but due to just the poor writing, the lazy jump scares, it just wasn't it. And I just really hate to see another film in January that they knew it really wasn't going to be that good. It wasn't going to have a good audience reception or even a critic reception. And I'm just, This cannot be my January 2020. I'm not going to allow it to happen. But those are my quick thoughts on The Grudge. As always, my name is Sharona from Pay or Wait. And if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I love you guys 3000. I'll see you soon.